Hi guys, my name is Dimitri Maramenides, owner of Epickites, and today's video is going to be on how to start on a wingboard. Okay, as you can see here, I have different wingboards. This video will show you how to start on different boards. Okay, but you need to know how to use that sail, the wing, in order to get on the board. So the first thing first, you want to make sure you have an idea on how that wing, the sail, works. Okay, so first thing you should do, I recommend you, is if you're going to start, don't get on the board yet, go on the beach and pretend you draw a board on the beach, have your wing inflated and everything, and just get stand up, grab it, okay, and then go and grab the grab handles under the wing on the strut there, and just feel the wind, how it works. Okay, then your next step, maybe go on your knees, same thing on the beach, and get up slowly, and then grab your wing, pull it above your head and feel it. So that would be the first step. Then the next step is to go in the water, okay, with the board, but then use an SUP board because those are very long. There's no foil yet, so you can just get on the board and get a feel and balance and how it works and how you move and all that. You're not going to go anywhere. You're probably going to end up downwind, okay, so it's not going to be too much fun, but at least you're going to get a feeling of how it works, okay, and if you lack it, in order to invest on the next boards, okay. So then your next board, actually your first choice of board, will be a big board with lots of volume. It doesn't need to be long, at least 5'5", 5'4", 5'9" maximum. You don't want longer than that, okay? But it has to be between 130 liters to 100 liters. This is, the volume you want to get as your first board, and do not invest a lot of money on this board because you're not gonna use it for a long time. You're probably gonna get on it and stop planning and all that, have fun, but then after probably a month, you're gonna get bored about it and you're gonna wanna get rid of it or give it to a friend. So I would recommend to buy a used one when it comes to your beginner board, the first one, okay? Then your second option will be a board that is between 90 liters to maybe 65 liters, 70 liters. This board will be actually your go-to board, okay? And that board, you're gonna keep it for pretty much forever, okay? Because that's the board that it's a lot of fun, okay? And again, 90 liters to 65, 70 liters is a perfect board, and even pros use, this kind of volume. Again, it doesn't need, you don't want it to be long, like a 5'2", 5'4", would be perfect. With 90 liters, 80 liters, or 70 liters, that's perfect for you because then you're gonna have fun. You're gonna be able to move around, do more tricks, and it's not gonna be like a ferry boat, okay? So that's your second option. Then the third option is a sinker board, okay? That board for me are more fun because I can do more stuff. They're lighter, you can jump and all this, but they're harder to get on because you're gonna sink the board compared to option 2, where you just get on it and it doesn't sink, it stays at surface and then you can get up or whatever. Or option 1, which actually you can stand up on the board because it has so much volume. But option 3, which is the sinker, you gotta dive. I mean, that board, as soon as you get up, it just goes, it just sinks. And that's also another reason why you need to be pretty deep in order to start, because it will, some of them, if you have a 35-liter sinker board, it's gonna go until it touches the bottom, okay? So you gotta, it depends all on your experience, okay? So these are the 3 types of boards you probably wanna, you get on, you'll get on it. But again, the best option will be option 2, which is from 90 liters to 65 liters, and this is where pretty much everybody use. I'll say like 70% of the riders use this type of liters, volume. Anyway, so again, this video is going to show you these types of on how to start, okay? So first thing first, you want to start on, it's the first time, so first of all, you want to be able to get out of the water, so you have to make sure you know how to carry your wing. Usually, I put the wing downwind, and I put the board upwind, okay? So the wing is down below me, and then the board is up against the wind. So, and when you get in the water, you wanna make sure that, there's not a lot of waves or whatever, because with that wing hanging, which is the mast and the foil, it's very dangerous because it can hit your face or it can hit and pierce your wing, your sail. So you got to be very careful. So if it's not very deep, all you have to do, and there's no wave, just put the board upside down with the mast and the foil looking up in the sky, and just push everything out. And once it gets deeper, then you get on it and you start paddling out to the water. That's the same thing with any boards, you know, 130 liters or 30 liters, okay? So the way to get out in the water is kind of tricky sometimes, depending on where you are, okay? So you have to be very careful. Now, how to start on the board. First option is using 130 liters to 100 liters, which is very easy because they're very stable. So what you need to do is first is once you're ready and you paddle out and you know everything is all set, you're away from rocks, away from the beach, away from the waves, then you're ready to do it. So make sure your leash and everything is all set, you're all secure, because if you don't have a leash and you lose your wing, it's gone. Same thing with the board, okay? So make sure everything is you have all the safety measures. So then turn your wing around depending how you have it, but you want to make sure that the struts are looking down, the grab handles are looking down, so it's the wing is perfectly set up for you to start, okay? So if it's not, you just have to flip it over. So what you need to do is you need first, once you're done paddling or getting out to a perfect space to start, you can sit on the board, okay? And then since we're using 130 liters or 110 liters, there's a lot of volume, so it's not gonna sink, it's gonna be very stable. So what I do is I just, sometimes I just stand up immediately, okay, without holding the wing. I just stand up on the board, okay, balance, and then I grab my wing, and if I lose a little bit of balance, I put pressure on the wing, because the wing, it's kind of a cane, it holds you, you know, in case something happens. And then I just lift it up in the air, out of the water, and just grab the grab handles, and then suddenly, slowly, I stop pumping, and then when you stop pumping, then you go, okay? Also, if, let's say, you're out of balance, you can always use the trailing edge of your wing, where the strut ends, to use as a cane. So you're gonna fall, just dive that wing into the water, because this will hold it, you know? So it's like using like, you know, a third leg or a third hand, you know? So it's like a paddle, okay? So anyway, that's the first way of starting on a longboard with lots of volume, you know, because you have plenty of balance, so you don't need to really sink the board or whatever. Also, another option you can do is you can start on your knees also, okay? A lot of people do that, they start on their knees. And what you do is you start on your knees, okay? And then you grab your wing again, you put pressure on it, and as soon as everything is all set already, then bring the wing on top of your head, okay, and grab the grab handles, the strut, which are on the strut, but stay on your knees until you feel better, you know, you feel the power. Once you start getting the power and getting everything into the wing and you feel momentum, then immediately, you know, lift you, depending if you're goofy or regular, but let's say we are regular. So I'm gonna lift my left foot and knee and put my foot in front first, and then use my wing to get up, and then lift my back foot again and put it back. And then now I'm standing up and I'm ready to go. Pump, and then there we go, okay? So again, this is one of the options also if you want to start on a big volumetric board. Now, the second option is starting on the board that is between 90 liters to 65 liters, 70, okay? So this board is gonna be a little bit more trickier because it's unstable like the other one, okay? So again, it's the same concept, you know, you paddle, and then there, since it doesn't have too much volume, you can sit on it, you know, you open your legs, you sit on it, set up your wing if it's upside down, okay? Once it's ready and everything is ready, grab the grab handle that is on the leading edge and put pressure against the wings, because that keeps you a balance, okay, so you don't fall. And then once you're ready, bring your legs together and get on your knees, okay? And then once you're on your knees, lift the wing, go under the grab handles, grab it immediately, and then now feel the wind with the wing, and then you're gonna start moving. And once you feel a bit of power, then again, same thing that you did with the bigger board, lift your left foot, put it in front, okay? And then when you're ready, push with your back foot, and now you're standing up, okay? You're not planing yet, okay? And then start pumping, and this is when you're gonna start planing and you're going, okay? So that's one way to start on 90 liters. So again, the knees are the best. Everybody starts with knees, pretty much, you know, a lot of people start with knees. in order to get on those semi-short boards, okay? Now, on the option 3, it's a little bit different, okay? You're gonna see a lot of people also start on their knees, okay? But some other people also like to start on their feet already, okay? Me personally, I start halfway. So what I do is when I'm ready to go and wing, again, I paddle out, you know, and then I get on the board, I open my legs, I sit on the board is sinking. We're talking about 40 liters, you know, to 37 liters. So the board sinks a little bit, okay? So the board is actually under the water. So then I set up my wing, turn it upside down, depending if it's upside down. So then I set up perfectly, and then I use the grab handle that is on the leading edge of the wing as a balance, okay? So then once I'm ready, what I do is we're talking about regular, okay? I sink, the board is already synced, but I put my hand in front of the nose to stabilize it, and immediately from there, at the same time, I put my back foot, okay? Actually my knee, and I put my knee on the back, okay? And then my front foot goes into the foot strap immediately, okay? So my back leg is on my knee, and my front leg is already standing up. So I'm pretty much like a kind of a half up, half down, you know? And then once everything is ready and I'm balanced, okay, I look around to see if there's a gust coming, because starting in short boards like that, you're gonna need some wind, okay? So if there's not enough wind, oh, it's gonna be a pain to get up. If there's a lot of wind, it's so easy, okay? Especially once you sink the board and it's all the way to your belly button or, you know, thigh high, then the board is it's very stable because it's under the water. So the water is holding your board, so it's not moving anywhere. So that's great, you know? So you keep it there, you look around, okay? And what I do with my other hand, I kind of swim like that. So the board is probably like 4 feet down in the water. And then when I see a gust coming, if there's not much wind, immediately I reach the grab handle in front, and immediately, very fast, I throw the wing on top of my head to pass so I can grab the other grab handle, which is far, okay? And by doing this, as soon as I grab it, boom, I put the power in it. If I lose a little bit of balance, I'm gonna dive the wing into the water, the trailing edge, to use it as a cane so I don't fall. So I push it in the water if I see there's not much wind, so I can stand up a little bit, okay? So that's a very good trick, to use the trailing edge of your wing, to use it as a paddle or as a cane, okay? And then suddenly I get up, you're gonna see the board is gonna be totally under the water. And if you have power and you start pumping and you feel on you sail the wind, then the board is gonna start coming out of the water very slowly, slowly, slowly. And then once you're ready, boom, start pumping and up you're gone, okay? But again, it's very tricky to do it because those sinker boards they just sink. But again, remember, this is how I do it. When I get up on the board, I make sure immediately I hold the wing as a balance. I put my front hand in the middle of, in the nose of the board, okay, sink it. And then my back knee is already on the board. Both legs are already on the board, okay? But then my back foot, I have 2 ways to do it. My back foot goes all the way to the kicker. There's a kicker here, you see? So my back foot goes over there and holds it, okay? Or you can put it in the foot strap. They all depend. If it's very windy, I already put it in the foot strap, okay? But it's not very windy, I'm gonna have to play with my foot, so I put it all the way on the back so it's stabilized, okay? And my knee is somewhere here, okay? And then the leg is here. So, and then once that, immediately I put my front leg, okay, inside the foot strap. But I'm still kneeled in all that. My back knee is still holding here, okay? And then once I'm ready, bring the sail up, grab it, and then when I feel the power, then I get up. Then I push with my front foot to get up, and then my back leg will do the same thing. So together it goes up together, and now I'm straight under the water and trying to get the board to plane, okay? And then you just pump, 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 plane. Once you get out of, you start planing, then you put your back foot into the foot strap if it wasn't in it from the beginning, okay? And then there you go, you're going. And when I say to reach and grab the grab handle, which is at the end, you know, you have to really do this. You have to really do the effort to go and grab it and put the wing on top of your head, almost past. But your body has to stay in the middle of the board, because if you grab it and you go like that, you're gonna fall, okay? Your body stays in front and it's the wing that moves around. But you really have to reach on the grab handle. And that is also one of the reasons why on some of our models, EPICWING models, we do have a third grab handle, which is in the middle. So that will help beginners that cannot grab all the way. They just put their hand halfway and they have the thing and they have control of the wing. And also it's good for other tricks. Like personally, I like also to have a grab handle because I can do different tricks, and sometimes when I'm not looking and I miss my grab handle, the far one, I just get the middle one, okay? So sometimes I'm like, oh, thank God I had that grab handle in the middle, okay? So again, it's very nice to have that grab handle in the middle for different tricks and also for beginners. You have different ways of starting. Also, some other people will do is in the sinker board, like when you have a 40 liters 30, they like starting with their knees on. So they start with their knees and then same thing, and they do the same system. But they start on their knees and then they lift the front leg, put it in the foot strap. Even don't need foot straps, okay? Me, I like to have foot straps so I can jump. So that's why. But a lot of people don't use foot straps. So, but it comes to the same thing on how to start on your wingboard, okay? Strap or no strap, it's the same idea, okay? Also, another way to get on your board, it's called water start, okay? If you're a windsurfer, you'll know how to do it. It's basically the same thing. But if you're not a windsurfer, then it's going to be a little bit hard to get used to it. But you can only do this with a board that is very low volume, a sinker. Okay, so all you have to do is put your feet in the foot straps, okay, which is easier. If you don't have any foot strap, it might be a little bit harder, but foot straps helps in this specifically move. And then lay on your back, have your board on the side, and immediately lift your wing up in the air so the wind can go inside. And with your back hand, pull it to change the angle of attack of your wing so the wind can go inside. And then if it's very windy, it will lift you immediately on your board, and there you go. You're gone. So it's very easy to do it, but you need wind. If you don't have any wind, you cannot do this type of water start. Plus, this type of water start is only done with small boards, which are very low volume. So again, you do have many ways of starting on your board. It all depends on your level and how you feel more comfortable. So anyway, I hope this video will help, and hopefully I'll see you in the water.